Good evening, everybody, and we are live. I hope you guys are able to see me and hear me. If you are able to see me and hear me, just confirm that to me in the chat section. Just confirm that to me, and I have opened your comments in my mobile so I can check whether or not you are able to see me. और एक बार फिर से मैं आप सभी लोगों का स्वागत करता हूं फाउंडेशन बैच के अंदर। ठीक है, तो फाउंडेशन बैच जो मेरे दिन का सबसे अच्छा टाइम, सबसे ज्यादा इंटरेक्टिव, सबसे ज्यादा अच्छा सेशन होता है, दैट इज दिस फाउंडेशन बैच। और दोस्तों, आज के लेक्चर का ऑब्जेक्टिव क्या है? व्हाट इज द ऑब्जेक्टिव ऑफ टुडेज लेक्चर? इज दैट वी आर गोइंग टू सॉल्व प्रॉब्लम्स बेस्ड ऑन कूलाम्स लॉ। I know when you studied engineering, you might not have taken Coulomb's law very seriously, but it is the first law of electrical and electronics engineering. So that is why it is very important. And as I have told you, this course will contain more sessions on problem as compared to any other batches that we are running at present. It will have more number of problems. Why? Because if you want to really build the foundation stone, the actual problem solving skill starts developing from your class 11th and class 12th, and I want to build that for you. You always ask me, sir, how to improve the problem solving skill. So my friend, the way forward is to improve your basic, and I am here to improve your basic. And welcome to this session on Unacademy. Okay, so now guys, if any of you wants to join our revolution, the revolution that we have created, for GATE and ESE preparation, where we have brought all the biggest educators of the country on the single platform. तो मेरे भाई, सारे बड़े से बड़े एजुकेटर एक प्लेटफॉर्म पे पढ़ा रहे हैं, सब लोग अपनी नॉलेज शेयर कर रहे हैं। तो एक तरह से नॉलेज का महाकुंभ लगा हुआ है आपके अनअकैडमी ऐप पे। तो अगर आप में से कोई भी सब्सक्रिप्शन लेना चाहता है और उस नॉलेज को हासिल करना चाहता है जो मार्केट में आपको, जो इस कंट्री में आपको बेस्ट गेट एजुकेटर्स दे सकते हैं, देन यू हैव टू कम टू अनअकैडमी। एंड रिगार्डिंग एनी क्वेरीज, you can call on this number. You can just call on this number. Okay, just call on this number, and you can join my Telegram channel if you want to know all the lecture links that I am teaching for free. Like tomorrow on Unacademy Learning app, I am having a marathon session for transfer function and signal flow graph. You all must be there. We are going to solve some very beautiful problems, and we are going to learn many great things. Okay, so the link I'll post on this Telegram channel. So join this Telegram channel, my friend. Join this Telegram channel. It will be a 4-hour session in 4 slots of 1 hour, so that you guys get a break. You don't have to sit in front of computer for that much time. So it will be a 4-hour session in 4 slots. Okay, so now let us start the session. So guys, let me introduce you myself. I am Ankit Goyal. I got AIR1 in GATE 2014 and 2018, and I have 6 years of the teaching experience. Now almost 7 years I have completed since I last started teaching, and I have been teaching all the subjects of electrical engineering, specifically the core subjects. And based on the feedback that I got from the students, from the diploma students specifically, I have started this foundation batch so that those guys can also cover up whatever they were lacking, since they were not attending the 11th and the 12th classes. And my friend, this batch is going to be revolutionary in your preparation for GATE and ESE, or even if you are studying in the college exam. Even you are studying for college exam, this batch is going to be revolutionary. And my friend, if you want to join Unacademy, just remember the code. Just remember the code of your favorite educator, Ankit ESE, which means you get my personal guidance, personal motivation, and all the personal care that I can give you till you crack GATE with the best rank by using this code Ankit ESE. Okay, now my friend, let us start the questions. The first question is there on your screen. Find the answer. In the last lecture, I explained to you what is the meaning of equilibrium, and this question exactly is based on equilibrium. This is exactly based on equilibrium. Vikram, we have a separate channel for SSC JEE, that is Unacademy SSC JEE. And my friend, right now 3000 question series is running on that channel. So quickly go and subscribe to that channel. Quickly go and subscribe. 3 of the best educator of SSC JEE are teaching daily on that channel. You are really going to love it. You are really going to love it. मजा आ जाएगा मेरे भाई, मजा आ जाएगा, आपको ऐसा पढ़ाया जाएगा. लोकनाथ पावर सिस्टम के लेक्चर भी आएंगे फ्री, लेकिन वो कंट्रोल सिस्टम के बात कराऊंगा. तो मेरे भाई सबसे पहले एक क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करो. तो चलो ये क्वेश्चन मैं बताता हूं. टू फ्री पॉइंट चार्जेस. फ्री पॉइंट चार्जेस का मतलब क्या होता है? विच आर फ्री टू मूव, विच आर फ्री टू मूव. So now we have two charges. One is Q and one is your 4Q, and they are separated. And they are separated, my friend, by a distance L. By a distance L. Now a third charge is to be placed, so that entire system is in equilibrium. Entire system is in equilibrium. So my friend, these are both positive charges. So they repel each other. To make the system in equilibrium, the next charge that will be placed between them, that has to be a negative charge. That has to be a negative charge. Why it should be a negative charge? So that it is attracting both the charges, so that it is attracting both the charges. If this is D, this is L minus D. L minus D. Now let us try. If the force on Q charge is 0, then what is the force on Q? The repulsive force is 4Q into Q by 4 pi epsilon naught L square. The attractive force, why I am using minus? Because both the forces are opposite. If both are opposite, they will be subtracted. Okay, now here there are two variables. First is the capital Q and second is the small d. So 4 pi epsilon naught will get cancelled. Small q will get cancelled. This is the first equation. The second equation that you guys can make is by equating the force on the 4q charge to be 0. So what you can do, q into 4q, the repulsive force, L square, minus the attractive force, विक्रम एस्टिमेशन एंड कॉस्टिंग इस क्रिएट्रिक्स चैनल पे पढ़ा हुआ है मेरे भाई. एक बार सर्च करो एस्टिमेशन एंड कॉस्टिंग, वो हमने कवर करा रखा है इस चैनल पे. क्रिएट्रिक्स पे ही कवर्ड है. ठीक है. अब देखो इसको दोबारा से 0 के इक्वेट करोगे, Q से Q कट जाएगा, 4 से 4 कट जाएगा, तो आप क्या बोलोगे? Q बाय एल स्क्वायर इज Q बाय एल माइनस डी स्क्वायर. दिस इज द सेकेंड वन. अब ये दो इक्वेशन हमें सॉल्व करनी है. ठीक है, ये दो इक्वेशन हमें सॉल्व करनी है. तो पहले इक्वेशन है 4Q बाय एल स्क्वायर इफ वी टेक द रेशो, अगर दोनों इक्वेशन का रेशो ले लो मेरे भाई, तो इट विल बिकम, which means L minus d by d is 2. तो D is L by 3. D is L by 3. And by this equation you can also find out the value of the charge Q that you need to place. Now Loknath is asking why we have taken the force to be 0. So Loknath, equilibrium means that the charge will not move from its position, and the charge can only be stationary if the net force on the charge is 0. And my friends, today I am seeing a very low attendance. That means you are not sharing the session, you are not basically growing the foundation batch. I have already told you when I started this batch, there is fees in two currency. दो तरह की फीस लगती है भैया मेरे सेशन में, एक लगता है लाइक, एक लगता है शेयर, और आप दोनों ही पे करके राजी नहीं हो। पहले तो मैं ये सोचता था कि बच्चे जो हैं इकोनॉमिकली वीक होते हैं, फाइनेंशियली वीक होते हैं, ठीक है, हो सकता है कोई बंदा जेब से गरीब हो लेकिन दिल से गरीब हो। आप लोग शेयर भी नहीं कर रहे हो, आप लोग लाइक भी नहीं कर रहे हो, तो यार ये गरीबी तो मिटाई जा सकती है। दिस टाइप ऑफ बेसिकली डेफिशिएंसी कैन इजीली बी एलिमिनेटेड. You guys have to be rich at heart. Spread the initiative as much as possible. Try and share every session that I am creating. Share it as much as possible so that it reaches even the remote part of the country. Okay, and guys, make sure when you are starting the session that you have liked the session. Now try and solve this next question. Try and solve the next problem quickly, everybody. If you guys attend this foundation batch well, at least electrical student will be able to secure 100% marks in EMT. That much I can assure you. That is my promise. Because when I studied EMT, I never ever studied engineering part. I went to exam just on the basics that I had gained during my 12th standard. प्रेम बाबू, शेयर नहीं करना है चैनल, हर वीडियो शेयर करना है, हर वीडियो, चैनल शेयर मत करो। आप अपने ग्रुप में ये इंश्योर करो कि आपके ग्रुप का हर बच्चा इस सेशन को अटेंड कर रहा है, बच्चा इस सेशन को अटेंड कर रहा है, ये आपकी जिम्मेदारी है, ठीक है। अटेंडेंस लाना आपकी जिम्मेदारी है, कंटेंट लाना मेरी जिम्मेदारी है, ठीक है। रोल समझो। ट्राई करें इस क्वेश्चन को। देखो क्या बोला है, पॉइंट चार्जेस आर प्लेस्ड एट द वर्टिसेस ऑफ अ स्क्वायर ऑफ साइड ए, व्हाट शुड बी द साइन ऑफ चार्ज Q so that Q by Q, net force on Q is 0, net force on small q is 0. Now see, capital Q and capital Q will basically guys repel each other, they will repel each other. So to cancel this force, the small q charge must attract the capital Q charge. It must attract the capital Q charge. Are you getting my point? It should attract. Now if I call it as F1, F2, F3, then based on a square, this angle is 45, this angle is 45, both the angles are 45. So what you can say, F1 cos 45 is F3, now both of this F2 and F3, my friend, are equal. What are they? This is the force, correct? This is the force. What about F1? If the side of a square is a, the diagonal is root 2a. So this f1 will be q square by 4 pi epsilon root 2a square. Now if you equate it, my friend, if you equate it, f1 by root 2 is equal to f2, or you can say f3, that is q square by 4 pi epsilon 2a square into 1 by root 2. Are you getting the method, guys? Are you getting the method? So this gets cancelled, this gets cancelled. So what we get? What we get? We get q by 4 pi epsilon. Sorry, 4 pi epsilon will also get cancelled. Q by 2 root 2 is equal to small q, is equal to small q. So what we needed is small q by capital Q equal to 2 root 2. Okay, and what we know is that q is negative. The next thing it is saying, net force on each small q is 0. So again, if you see, my friends, if you see, the force between these small q charges, will be repulsive. So to cancel it, the other two forces must be attractive. Now if I call it as F, FA, FB. Now this angle based on square is 45. So what I can say? F cos 45 is FA. Is everyone able to understand or not? I am just cancelling the forces in horizontal and vertical direction. Just cancelling the forces in horizontal and vertical direction. Okay. Now this 4 pi epsilon will get cancelled. This will also get cancelled. A square will get cancelled. So it will be q by 2 root 2. That means q by q is 2 root 2. Sorry, the first answer will be 1 by 2 root 2. Yes. Okay. And this will be 2 root 2. Is that clear? Is that clear? The first answer will be 1 by 2 root 2 and the second one will be 2 root 2. The second one will be 2 root 2. Okay. Try the next one, guys. Try the next one. This is the next question. Please try it. Try this, everybody. I want every one of you to find the correct answer for this. Find the correct answer for this. So what it is saying, 4 identical positive charges, each of value capital Q, are arranged at the 4 corners of a square of side L. A unit positive charge having mass m is placed at P at a height h above the center of square. What should be the value of capital Q to keep the unit charge in equilibrium? So first guys, try and draw the diagram. Try and draw the diagram. So let me show you the diagram. It must be a square, something like this. Now at all corners of the square, we have charges Q. Now we are placing another charge at a height h above the center. This is a unit positive charge. 1 coulomb. Now this charge should stay in equilibrium. That is, neither it should go up nor it should come down. We need to find the value of capital Q. Now, first of all, the force of gravity will be acting downwards. That means this charge has a natural tendency to come down. So the charges must be pushing it up. Or you can say they must be repelling. So my friend, if you take one force, for that you have to consider this right angle triangle. Now if this side is L, the whole diagonal will be root 2L. The diagonal of a square will be root 2L. तो ये लेंथ कितनी बन गई? L by root 2. आधा डायगोनल है ना, तो root 2L को 2 से डिवाइड कर दो. डिवाइड root 2L by 2. Then what is this distance D? It will come out. Okay. Now every other charge is at the same distance from this. So what is the force due to one charge? It will be Q into 1 by 4 pi epsilon d square. Okay. So that force will be repelling. But what we need, my friend? We need the vertical component of this force. Why? To cancel mg. Now it is making an angle theta from the horizontal. Then what is the vertical component? It is F sin theta. Are you getting my point? These are corresponding angle. This angle and this angle are corresponding angle. So they are same. We need the vertical component. So we need F sin theta. Now what is sin theta in this? F into H by D. So that means FV will be QH. Now net force will be due to 4 charges. Everybody able to understand me or not? The net force will be due to 4 charges, and this must be equal to mg. So 4 get cancelled. So what we get as Q? pi epsilon mg d cube by h. Pi epsilon mg d cube by h. D cube by h. Was it a good question, everybody? Was it a good question? Were you able to visualize this figure? Were you guys able to visualize this figure? Okay, guys. Try the next one. Try the next one. Try the next one, everybody. Okay, and if guys any of you wants to join Unacademy, make sure that you use the code Ankit ESE. Ankit ESE is my code which directly connects you to me, and make sure that I give my 100% towards your best GATE and ESE rank. Okay, so try this. Saurabh, why partially? Why partially? What was the problem? Why you were not able to fully visualize the question? What is the issue? What is the issue, Saurabh? Pragna, are these lectures helping you? If you are realizing that you are weak in basics, are these lectures helping you? Now, a pith ball A of mass carries a charge. What should be the mass, magnitude and sign of charge on pith ball B held 2 cm directly above, such that pith ball A remains stationary? Pith ball A remains stationary. Now this is your pith ball A, this is your pith ball B. Guys, the problem solving ability automatically develops when you have good basics. When you have good basics. So this course of physics will teach you how to visualize a problem. And if you are able to see that in front of your eyes, I believe you will be able to do it better. Now, this pith ball A will experience gravitational force downwards. Now, to keep it stationary, the electrostatic force will be upwards. The electrostatic force will be upwards. Now, this carries a charge 5 microcoulomb. 5 microcoulomb. So what charge will this ball carry? What charge will this ball carry? So first of all, if this is positive, this must be negative, so that the force is attractive. So that the force is attractive. Now, what is the Fe? This is mg. What is the value of Fe? 5 microcoulomb into Q by 4 pi epsilon. Distance is 2 centimeters, so 0.02 square. Take G as 10. No need to do exact calculation. Take G as 10. Now 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught is 9 into 10 to the power 9. And this will be 0.02 square, 4 into 10 to the power minus 4. So 10 to the power minus 9, 10 to the power minus 6. Okay. So what it will become? 40 by 5. So are you getting 8 picocoulomb? Is everybody getting 8 picocoulomb? Tell me quickly. Are you guys getting 8 picocoulomb? Okay, so let us move forward. Try the next one, guys. Try the next one. Quickly, let us go through these problems. These are very easy problems. These are very easy and they will really build your basic. Okay, Doyle, thank you. 8 picocoulomb is the answer to the previous one. And guys, be with me when I am solving the questions. Be with me. This 1 hour that you are dedicating daily to this foundation, I will make sure that it will revolutionize your preparation and it will be a turnaround in your life. ठीक है, लाइफ बदलने वाली है मेरे भाई, लाइफ बदलने वाली है इस बैच से आपकी। जिन चीजों से आज तक भागते आए हो ना, इंजीनियरिंग से भागते आए हो, उससे आपको प्यार हो जाएगा, इंजीनियरिंग से आपको प्यार हो जाएगा, दैट आई कैन एंश्योर। देखें, बहुत सिंपल सा क्वेश्चन है। टू आइडेंटिकल मेटल स्फीयर हैविंग इक्वल एंड सिमिलर चार्ज रिपेल ईच अदर विद अ फोर्स ऑफ 103 न्यूटन। ये वाला तो आसान लगा होगा। कुछ क्वेश्चन मैंने आपके लिए आसान भी ढूंढ के रखे हैं, ऐसा मत सोचो कि सर सारे क्वेश्चन टफ ही कराएंगे। 1/4 pi epsilon naught will become 9 into 10 to the power 9. This is 103. So Q, when we talk about Q, I am just using the calculator. I will get 23.92 microcoulomb. 23.92 माइक्रोकूलम। प्रज्ञा, कोशिश ये करो कि लेक्चर के अंदर दैट यू गिव योर 100% इन द लेक्चर, because I don't want you guys to be spending 3 hours or 4 hours just on this foundation. 1.5 hour is more than sufficient. Okay, try the next one, guys. Try the next one. Today I have got lot of problems for you, and tell me everybody, do you want me to take one more DPP session on Coulomb's law, or shall we move ahead in the next class? Do you want me to take one more session of DPP on Coulomb's law? Try this one, guys. Hari Babu is saying one more session. What about others? Okay, SMA is saying more DPP. Okay, then on Monday again we'll see some problems on Coulomb's law. Don't worry, we'll see some problems on Coulomb's law. Mubashir, basically anything works well for me. I have to dedicate this 1 hour to build your foundation stone. Nothing more than that. Now let us see. Two identical metal spheres having unequal and opposite charges are placed at 0.9 meter apart in air. After bringing them in contact, they are again placed the same distance apart. The force of repulsion is 0.025. Now suppose the charge is q1, the charge is minus q2. So what is the net charge? Now when they are brought in contact and again separated, then they will carry equal charge, that is half of the net charge. They will carry equal charge, that is half of the net charge. Now they are again placed at the same distance. Now what it is saying? The force of repulsion, let me call it as q square by 4 pi epsilon d square. Now what is q? Now what is q? Lathi, just remember one thing, that the basics will be formed by solving a large number of questions rather than just by learning concept after concept. I am getting 1.5 microcoulomb actually. 1.5 microcoulomb. Rajendra, I think you have not taken the square root well. You have not taken that square root. 10 to the power is incorrect in your square root. Yeah. Let us try the next one. Quickly everybody. Everybody join me in this next question quickly. Try this next one, guys. Doyle, it is fine even if your answer is incorrect. No need to delete it. Because my friend, the mistake that you have committed in life, that can't be deleted. So leave this process of deleting your mistake. Rather than that, try and do better in the next thing. Okay. Come on everybody, show some Josh. This is the last session of this week. Tomorrow is going to be a holiday for all of you. So show some Josh. See, it has said, after bringing them in contact, they are again placed at the same distance apart. Now the force of repulsion. Now why there will be a repulsion? Because both have the same charge. Both have the same charge. Okay. Read this problem carefully, guys. A small brass sphere having a positive charge of 1.7 into 10 to the power minus 8 is made to touch another sphere of same radius having a negative charge. Find the force when they are separated. When they are separated by a distance of 20 centimeter. So they both are made to touch and then they are separated by 20 centimeter. Try this one everybody. So let me start the solution. So two spheres are brought in contact, Q1, Q2. So what is the net charge on them? Now when they are separated, each sphere will carry half of the net charge. They will carry half of the net charge and they are separated by a distance of 20 centimeter. Now, what is Q1 1.7 into 10 to the power minus 8 coulomb. What is Q2? It is negative minus 0.3. So what is the resultant charge? The resultant charge will be 0.7 into this. Now it is asking the force when they are separated by 20 centimeter. Q square by 4 pi epsilon naught okay. So what it is coming out, let me check. 9 into 0.49 divided by 0.04. So it is coming, my friend, 11.02 into 10 to the power minus 6. That is 11.02 micronewton. Okay. Good evening, Keshav. Now the force in oil is F1 by dielectric constant. F1 by dielectric constant. Okay. So how much it will come out to be? 3.675. Okay. What you are getting, guys, these answers are absurd. 2.20, 4.53 into 10 to the power 26. What all you are doing? Check the units also, my friend. Check the units. Okay. Now, try the next one. Try the next one, guys. Quickly try, everybody. Three into 10 to the power 9. It 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught is 9 into 10 to the power 9. Lahi, it is 9 into 10 to the power 9. For the second case, when they are in oil, that time I have divided by 3. First one is in air, second part is in oil. There are two parts. On object B, it should be on object B. Object A exerts an electric force on object B equal to 3 into 10 to the power minus 6. Guys, this is a very simple problem. You all can do it. Try and do it quickly. This is an easy problem. Swastik, which answer are you figuring out? Which answer is this? Guys, show some Josh. Show some Josh. Quickly, try this. Where is the energy? Are you guys feeling sleepy right now? Wake up, everybody. Swastik, why are you finding the answer of the first one? Go live for solve the question that I am giving. Okay, you are saying the first part, 1.5 into 10 to the power minus 6. Swastik, I am sorry, but it is wrong. but it is wrong. Rajendra, your answer is also wrong. Now let me show you. It is saying 3 equally charged small objects. That means everyone has a charge q. Now this will be repelled by A. What is F1? This will be q square now this will be repelled by C as well. F2 I don't know, but it will be q square. Now if you take the ratio, my friend, it will become 0.02 square by 0.01 square. It will be 12 into 10 to the power minus 6. 12 into 10 to the power minus 6. Now what is the net force? There are two opposite forces acting. Guys, why has there been a mistake? Very few people have been able to answer this. This should have been a piece of cake for you. Why there has been a mistake? Can anyone tell me? Now, try the last problem of the day. Last problem, guys, quickly. I want to see correct answer at least in this. Lahi, the last second part will be 9. What you are getting? 123 micronewton meter. Sorry, micronewton. Thank you, Anish. Now please solve this problem for me. Please solve this problem. I am stuck in this problem and you guys have to help me come out of it. You guys have to help me. Let us see. 2 point electric charges of charge Q and 2Q are placed at a distance D. A third charge is to be kept such that net force acting on small q and small 2q is 0. Small q and small 2q is 0. Now my friend, that third charge has to be between them. That third charge has to be between them somewhere here. Let us say at X. So if the force on small q and small q and 2q becomes 0, what is the force on small q? It is 2q into q by 4 pi epsilon d square. What about 2q? This force will be repulsive. The force due to capital Q needs to be attractive. The force due to capital Q needs to be attractive. Then only the net force can become 0. This must come out to be 0. So 2q by d square is q by x square. That is the first equation. Now let us see the force on 2q. The force due to q will be q into 2q by 4 pi epsilon d square. But this force will be repulsive. The next force has to be attractive in order to cancel this. In order to cancel this. This must be 0. So now 2q will get cancelled. So what you will get is q by d square is this, and the previous equation that we were getting is 2q by d square is q by x square. Now if you take the ratio of the both, so 2 will be d minus x square by x square. So what will be x? Root 2 will be, so what is x? D by root 2 plus 1. D by root 2 plus 1. What about q? What about q? So you can put the value of x. You can put the value of x. This will be how much? D by root 2 plus 1. It will be 0.4142. So if you put it here, .3431 q. Okay, 0.3431 q. That will be the charge that is placed between small q and 2q. Now my friend, on Monday at the same time I will be bringing one more DPP on Coulomb's law for you, so that your basics are solidified. So tomorrow guys at 11 AM I am having a marathon session on control system which you guys can attend. For that, just join my Telegram channel. Just join my Telegram channel. This is the link. No spaces in between. Tomorrow marathon session, and tomorrow revise all the things that we have learned. All the things we have learned, and then you will be able to solve the next DPP. Pragna, yes, we will conduct in English, but the timeline is not yet defined. Now, if you want to take Unacademy subscription and cover the entire syllabus before GATE in English or in Hindi, whichever language you prefer, then download the Unacademy Learning app. And on Unacademy Learning app itself, you will be able to attend my tomorrow's session. Then click on GATE and ESE, click on Get Subscription. Okay. After that, choose this plan for 12 months or 24 months. If you are a college going student, take 24 months plan. And if you are a dropout, take 12 months plan. But make sure that you use the code Ankit ESE so as to get guided by me in your GATE preparation. And then pay by credit, debit card, EMI, net banking. There are also debit card EMI on HDFC and Bajaj Finserv. But then again, you have to make sure that you use my code Ankit ESE. Okay. Is that clear? Now, as I told, I have given you my Telegram channel where I am directly giving you the notes of each and every lecture. You will get the PDF here. You will get the PDF of my session here. Okay. Then join this group if you want to clear your doubts regarding any technical or non-technical things. And guys, these are other channels like on mechanical. We are teaching mechanics. We have started on civil, the basic maths. We have started SSC JEE separate channel. Okay, we have the channel for previous year questions. We have the channel for computer science. computer science. And please make sure that you have subscribed to this channel and you are sharing every video as much as possible. Every video as much as possible. Okay. So we'll meet tomorrow at 11 a.m. in the marathon. Thank you everybody.